And a good evening to you from the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa, as we get set for Great Plains Athletic Conference basketball between the Dordt Defenders and the Morningside Mustangs. We start things off with a women's contest where the Dordt Defenders come in 16-1 overall, 10-1 in the conference. The Morningside Mustangs are 10-7 overall and 5-6 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. And then we wrap things up with the men's contest where the Morningside Mustangs are 9-1 in the league and the Dordt Defenders stand 5-5 in conference play. This is the Wireless World pregame show. Coming up on the pregame show, we'll have a look at the numbers and the comparisons between these two teams, and we'll have a look at what else is happening in the Great Plains Athletic Conference tonight. Let's take a 2-minute break and be back with more on the Wireless World pregame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning into the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Wireless World pregame show. The Morningside Mustang women 10-7 overall, 5-6 in the league. Their wins in conference play are over Midland 64-52, Waldorf 104-52, College of St. Mary 92-73, Briarcliff 85-73, Doane 66-64. Their losses in league play are to Dakota Wesleyan 94-53, Mount Marty 86-83, Northwestern 86-80, Mount Marty 67-58, Concordia 72-49, and Hastings 89-71. Morningside is averaging 75 points per game, giving up 69. They make 40% of their field goals. Opponents do the same. 3-point field goal shooting, Morningside has a slight advantage of 32-31. Rebounding, Morningside 5 to the positive, 42-37 their advantage. Turnovers, they commit 19 and they force 21. Morningside is 1-4 in their last 5 games, 5-5 in their last 10. They're led by Lily Vollertsons, 20.2 points per game with 10.3 rebounds. Clancy Brown is at 10.8 points per game with 4.3 rebounds. Kinsey Hall averages 7.8 points per game. For the Dordt Defenders, they're 16-1 overall, 10-1 in the conference. Their wins in league play are over Mount Marty, 80-56, Northwestern 73-71, Hastings 83-44, Briarcliff 77-65, Dakota Wesleyan 86-81. Concordia 79-57, Waldorf 117-46, Hastings 97-87, College of St. Mary 100-32, and Midland 92-55. Their loss this year is to Doane 73-68. That came in overtime. Dordt's outscoring teams 85-59. They convert 45% of their field goals, give up 34% of their field goals for opponents. Three-point shooting, Dordt has a 7-point percentage advantage, 35-28. 12 to the good in rebounds, 46-34. 4 to the good in turnovers. They commit 15 and they force 19. The defenders are 5-0 in their last 5 games, 9-1 in their last 10. They're led by Gracie Schoenhoven's 20.2 points per game. That's 22.2 points per game. Macy Sievers adds 15.4 points per game with 8.7 rebounds. Willow Bleeker's averaging 9.5 points per game. She's made 39 three-pointers. Aubrey Burkhart has a 9 points per game average. She has made 36 three-pointers. Desta Hogendorn is coming off a double-double. She averages 7.9 points per game with 6.7 rebounds. And Liv Harrison is averaging 7.9 points per game. Morningside lost to Hastings on Saturday, 89-71, got down 36-14 after one quarter. Lily Vollertson had 26 points and 8 rebounds. Clancy Brown had 11 points. Dordt turned away Midland 92-55 in Fremont on Saturday. Gracie Schoenhoven had 26 points and 7 rebounds. Macy Sievers had 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. Aubrey Burkhart added 10 points. Desta Hogendorn had 10 points and 13 rebounds. Morningside leads this series 59-19. The defenders have won 7 in a row after stopping a 9-game losing streak. Dordt won last year's game 77-70 on January 29 in overtime in Sioux City, and 67-55 on February 19. In the February 19 contest, the defenders led 30-28 at halftime, pulled away in the fourth quarter with a 21-13 margin on the way to the 12-point win. Macy Sievers, 28 points, 10 rebounds. Morningside, Alexis Spear had 16 points and 7 rebounds. Vollertson had 15 points and 10 rebounds. Sam Ehlers had 10 points and 9 rebounds. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the starting lineups and a look around the conference right after this 2-minute timeout.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Find a project that applies to your local context, that helps you as a teacher in your classroom, and do a deep dive on it. Like, we're always trying to be like, what does this have to do with the place in which you serve?
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail. At the starting lineups first of all, and then we will get to the what's happening in the conference tonight. First of all, for the Dordt defenders this evening, they'll start number 2, Willow Bleeker, 5'9" junior from Sioux Center. She averages 9.5 points per game. By the way, this is the Wireless World pregame show. Number 10 is Macy Sievers. She's a 5'8" senior from Storm Lake, Iowa, averaging 15.4 points per game. Number 15 is Liv Harrison. She's a 5'7" junior from Lake Crystal, Minnesota, averaging 7.9 points per game. Number 20 is Gracie Schoenhoven. She's averaging 22.2 points per game. She's a 5'10" junior from Hospers, Iowa. And number 40 is Desta Hogendorn, a 6-foot sophomore from Rock Rapids, averaging 7.9 points per game. For the Morningside Mustangs, number 2 is Clancy Brown, a 5'8 sophomore from North Platte, Nebraska, averaging 10.8 points per game. Number 5 is Annie Harm. She's a 5'6 freshman from Waverly, Nebraska, averaging 4.2 points per outing. Number 14 is Jaden Webb, a 5'9 junior from Lincoln, Nebraska, averaging 6.1 points per game. Lily Vollertson wears number 33. She is the 6'2 senior from Syracuse, Nebraska, averaging 20.2 points per game. And number 40 is Sam Ehlers, the 6' junior from Ponca, Nebraska, averaging 5.7 points per outing. Again, for Dordt, it'll be Bleecker, Sievers, Harrison, Schoenhoven, and Hogendorn. For Morningside, it'll be Brown, Harms, Webb, Vollertson, and Ehlers. Here are the games happening in the conference tonight. Recapping what happened Saturday, first of all, Dakota Wesleyan defeated Mount Marty in women's play 79-50. Northwestern was a winner over the College of St. Mary's 76-58. Concordia defeats Briar Cliff 89-70. Hastings over Morningside 89-71. Doane over Waldorf 64-40. And it was Dordt over Midland 92-55. Tonight, Waldorf and Dakota Wesleyan are already underway in Mitchell. They started at 5 o'clock. Doane is at Midland. Morningside's at Dordt. That's the doubleheader you're listening to tonight. Briar Cliff is at Northwestern. Hastings is at Concordia. I'm going to watch with great interest the women's contest. Men's contest, we'll see, but the women's contest should be a pretty good matchup between Hastings and Concordia. You're listening to Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the start of tonight's contest in 2 minutes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, and that is the Wireless World pregame show. We will shift into play-by-play coverage here shortly. Checking the women's basketball game that is underway. Dakota Wesleyan leads Waldorf 72-23 at the Corn Palace. That's with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So Dakota Wesleyan having their way here this evening with Waldorf, and it certainly appears that Dakota Wesleyan is on the way to a win. Briar Cliff at Northwestern, that women's game, let's see if Northwestern can kind of crawl back into things and pull Briar Cliff out of the top three. Currently, Dordt is 10-1, Concordia, Dakota Wesleyan, Hastings, and Briar Cliff 9-2, 9-2, 8-3, and 7-4 respectively. Then you've got some separation between 5th and 6th place. Mount Marty Morningside and Northwestern all have 6 losses. Mount Marty is 6-6. Morningside and Northwestern are both 5-6. Doane is 4-7. If the season were to end today at the midpoint of the year, the Doane Tigers would be on the outside looking in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. College of St. Mary is 2-10. Midland and Waldorf are 1-10. We are just about set for basketball. The Dordt defenders in their home whites, black numbers, and yellow lettering trimmed in black. The Morningside Mustangs in their maroons with white numbers and lettering trimmed out in gray. Opening tap on the way, and it's controlled by the defenders. Harrison gives it over to Sievers. Sievers on the run, lobs it underneath Schoenhoven. Fires it back out to the corner to Bleeker. Bleeker with it on the left side, uses upper dribble. Threads it over to Macy Sievers at the top of the key. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers throws it opposite corner. Willow Bleeker, 3. Missed it too strong, no good. And the rebound is taken away by the Morningside Mustangs. Mustangs bring it up the floor. This is Webb. Webb has the basketball. Webb out front, gets a screen, comes back right side, Ehlers. Ehlers with it. Ehlers looking down low, comes back, swing it left side, Brown. Clancy Brown with it, gives it up over to Webb. Webb on the right-hand side. Drop it inside. Kick out pass, Vollertson. Vollertson 3 from the wing, good. Lily Vollertson with the 3-point basket, and the Morningside Mustangs have a 3-0 lead. Schoenhoven with the basketball across the timeline. Gracie into the paint. Bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison loses it on the baseline, out of bounds. It will be Morningside basketball. So Morningside gets the basketball back after Harrison took it baseline and dribbled on the end line. Turnover to the Mustangs. Mustangs of the basketball, give it up Brown. Brown on the left-hand side. Brown gives it back over to Webb. Webb back to the perimeter. Brown on the left-hand side, gets a lane to the hoop, lays it up, too strong, no good, gets her own rebound back, shot no good, gets her own rebound back again, off of the glass, good. Clancy Brown with the 2-point bucket, and the Mustangs lead 5-0. Schoenhoven with the basketball. Schoenhoven picks up her dribble, right wing, comes over to Harrison. Harrison back to Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers, floater in the lane, short arms it, no good. Rebound Desta. Desta shot no good, gets her own rebound back, shot no good, but she is fouled on the play. And I think that's going to go on Lily Vollerson. That's going to be foul number 1. For the Morningside Mustangs, that is one player that I don't think they can go without. That's Lily Vollerson. She's a 6'2 senior from Syracuse, Nebraska. 2 free throws on the way for Hogendorn. First one is up and through. She's 24 of 40 now this season. Gets Dordt on the board. It's 5-1. Second free throw on the way with 8:19 left to go in the first quarter. And she misses that one too strong, and the Mustangs have the basketball. Mustangs with it. They break the Dordt pressure. Pass goes left side, Brown. Brown, corner, 3, good. Clancy Brown with the 3-point basket, and the defenders trail 8-1. Across the timeline, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven puts it on the deck, drives into the lane, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound tapped out, last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Dordt with the basketball. They'll throw it in the corner. 7:54 remaining. Trailing 8-1 in the first period. Morningside 3 of 5 to start the game. 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. And now Sievers has the basketball. She passes over to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven, Harrison. Harrison gives it up. Sievers down on the baseline. Lost it. Comes back over to Bleeker. Bleeker 3, short, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball. So the Mustangs with an opportunity to extend the lead. They lead 8-1 with 7:40 remaining in the first period. Sluggish start for the defenders here. Morningside got off the bus, ready to go with the basketball. Dordt works for the trap. Loose basketball. We're going to have a jump ball called eventually. Jump ball, alternating possession. It will be Dordt basketball. It'll be Morningside basketball. 8-1 our score. Morningside in front. Throwing the ball in will be Clancy Brown, the 5'8 sophomore from North Platte, Nebraska. She gets the ball right-hand side. This is Harms. Harms throws it Vollertson. Vollertson back over to Jaden Webb. Webb with the basketball. Harms. Nothing there. Vollertson down to the baseline. Her shot short, no good. Dordt not rebounding well at all here in the early going. Ball's down on the floor, jump ball, alternating possession. It will be Defender basketball, trailing 8-1. 8-1 our score. Schoenhoven gets the ball inbounded to Macy Sievers. Sievers ahead to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven on the move. Schoenhoven stops. Free throw line jumper off the heel, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Morningside with the basketball. One and done for the defenders. Dordt 0 for 6 from the floor to start the game. With it on the right-hand side, this is Brown. Brown with it. Brown gives it back over to Webb. Webb back to Vallertson. Vallertson against Hogendorn. Back to the perimeter. Brown. Brown. Three-pointer up. Good. Three-point basket. Clancy Brown. She's got 8 points in the first few minutes. And the Mustang lead is 11-1. Harrison with the basketball. Has it tapped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. Burkhart and Drent check in. Hogendorn and Harrison check out. Throwing the ball in for the defenders will be Sievers. Macy to throw it in. Gets the ball inbounded in the corner. Sievers. Sievers steps beyond the three-point line. 20 on the shot clock. Gets it back over to Bleeker. Bleeker, 3, good. Willow Bleeker with the three-point bucket. Now the defenders will look for a stop on the other end. Dordt trailing 11-4. Pass left side Brown. Brown's had the hot hand, averaging 10.8 points per game. She's got 8 already. Vallertson comes back right side Webb. Webb back to Vallertson. Vallertson misses the 3. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Dordt knocks down a 3 moments ago for their first field goal in 7 tries. Morningside countering with 2 new players. They are Jordan Carr and Allie Albrecht. Throwing the ball in will be Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven gets it in to Sievers. Sievers in the backcourt, draws the double team, comes back over to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven on the fly, puts it up against Vallertson, lays it up with the right hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with a 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 11-6. With the basketball, Vallertson. Vallertson throws it, right corner, 3, missed, no good. Rebound cleared by Sievers. Sievers snaps it ahead, Burkhart. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Dordt gets the basketball as the ball was tapped out on the long pass into the front court. Morningside thought it glanced off of Burkhart. Dordt with it. Dordt trailing 11-6. Sievers into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker short corner, Drent. Drent back over to Bleeker. 22 to shoot. Bleeker is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Clancy Brown. Brown whistled for the personal. Dordt trailing 11-6. Dordt with the basketball. Schoenhoven to throw it in. Schoenhoven gets the ball inbounded to Sievers. Sievers on the right-hand side. Sievers gives it back over to Bleeker. Bleeker gets a ball screen from Drent. Drent. Bleeker throws it away. Here comes Morningside. Morningside with the basketball. Brown. Brown splits the defense. Lays it up with the right hand. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Drent. Drent gets it ahead to Sievers. Sievers with the basketball looking over the top. Sievers stops. Nothing there. Throws into the corner. Burkhart. Burkhart 3. Good. Aubrey Burkhart with the 3-point basket, and the Dordt defenders trail 11-9. 11-9 our score. Carr with it in between the circles. Dordt on an 8-0 run. Mustang basketball, Ehlers. Ehlers goes right-hand side, Brown. Brown, they're hedging her on the left, trying to give her the drive to the right. 3-pointer missed, no good. And the Dordt defenders will have the basketball back, trailing 11-9. 4:41 left to play in the first quarter. Media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back for more in 1 minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Skibout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Skibout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Skibout and see the difference.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Defender basketball as the Mustangs take the pressure defense off. Sievers with it across the timeline, splits the defense. All the way into the lane, lays it up to the left hand, good. Macy Sievers threads her way through the middle of the paint. Dordt on a 10-0 run right now. Mustang basketball. Jumper middle of the lane, shot no good. Fight for the basketball. We've got a jump ball called as getting the offensive rebound was Kinsey Hall. She was tied up on her way to the hoop. And the defenders will play defense. Morningside basketball. Mustangs have it. Jordan Carr will throw it in. Carr has the basketball. Carr throws it right-hand side on the wing. Albrecht. Albrecht with the basketball. And the ball tapped away by Bleeker. Bleeker for the basketball. Picks it up. Feeds the trailer. Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven finishes with the lane, with the right hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with the two-point basket. Coach Bill Harmson wanted a foul call on the layup attempt as well. Dordt leading 13-11. Pass into the lane. Vollertson. Vollertson working against Drent. Into the paint. Nothing there. Throws it left-hand side. Ehlers. Ehlers with it. 13 to shoot. Comes back outside. Jumper on the way. Missed. No good. Rebound Vollertson. Vollertson in the paint. Her shot no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. Coming over the top that time was Sam Ehlers, the junior from Ponca, Nebraska. Hit the floor hard. She picks herself up off of the floor, and now the defenders will have it, leading 13-11. 13-11 our score. Gracie Schoenhoven to inbound the basketball. Schoenhoven lays it out for Macy Sievers. Sievers will bring the ball up the floor. 1-1-3 zone applied here by Morningside. Mustangs on defense. Schoenhoven gives it back to Harrison. Harrison right side into the paint. Fires it. Corner. Burkhart. Three. Missed it. No good. Rebound Zomer. Miley Zomer with an offensive rebound. Gets it away Sievers. Sievers with it on the right-hand side. Sievers throws it to Harrison. 13 to shoot. Harrison. Sievers. Head fake. Down to the baseline. Back over to Burkhart. Ball fake. 7 seconds. Harrison. Three. Missed it. No good. And the rebound is tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. Credit Miley Zomer that time with creating some challenges in grabbing that rebound for the Mustangs. Zomer, a couple of minutes, and she's been impactful with an offensive rebound and another extended possession for the defenders. Back out front, Burkhart. Burkhart, nothing there. Sievers. Sievers, 13 to shoot. Macy with the basketball, 2:50 remaining. Sievers into the paint with the right hand, floats it up, good. Macy Sievers with a two-point bucket. Dordt leads 15-11. Dordt on a 14-0 run. It was 11-1 at one point. 2:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Steal by Sievers on the errant pass. Sievers gets it ahead. Burkhart on the fly. Right-handed layup. Too strong, no good. There for the rebound, Zomer. Back over to Sievers. Sievers in and out, no good. Rebound, Burkhart. Burkhart with the basketball. Back over to Sievers. Sievers with it. Lobs it inside, intended for Zomer. Taken back by Morningside. Mustang basketball, Peterson. Peterson with the basketball. Peterson passes out front. Tipped by Sievers. Controlled by the Mustangs. Mustang basketball, 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Driving, Rogge. Rogge comes back. Dordt working a trap. Ball's down on the floor. Still loose. And we're going to have a reach-in foul called against the defenders. That's the first foul called against Dordt here in the game. Aubrey Burkhart, unlucky number 13 tonight. And it'll be Morningside basketball with 20 seconds on the shot clock, 1:56 on the game clock. And we have a momentary pause in the action as Danny Peterson ties her shoelace. And throwing the ball in will be Kinsey Hall. Hall out front. They go left-hand side. Carr. Carr with it on the wing. Carr comes back over to Peterson. Peterson with the basketball. Peterson, Carr outside. This is Hall. Hall poked away by Zomer. Zomer down on the floor after it. Jars it free. Harrison driving in with the right hand. In and out, no good. Fight for the basketball. Still on the floor. And a jump ball called, alternating possession. It will be defender basketball this time. Well, Willow Bleeker checks in for Macy Sievers. Sievers will catch a break, maybe for 95 seconds. We'll see. Dordt inbounding left side of the lane as we face the hoop. Burkhart to trigger it. Burkhart lobs over the top, finds Zomer. Zomer, Harrison. Harrison with it. Harrison, right corner, Bleeker. Short corner, Schoenhoven. Back to Burkhart. Sets, fires, three. Short, no good. Tap out, and it's chased down by Harrison. Harrison for the basketball, and she is held on the play by Annie Harms. That's going to be foul number 1 on Harms. Team foul number 3 on the Mustangs. Neither team in the bonus at this point. Throwing the ball in will be Gracie Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven shovels it inside to Burkhart. Burkhart with it. Burkhart has it on the right-hand side, gets a ball screen. Burkhart, 12 to shoot. Now 10, still dribbling, trying to get loose. Gets it, Harrison. Harrison, spin move. Fakes, 4 seconds. Dribbles it on the baseline. Stepped on the baseline as she got down too close. And we get the question on how long Macy Sievers is out. She's back in, caught a 30-second breather there. 1:04 remaining in the first quarter. Morningside basketball. Jaden Webb with it. Webb comes back, right side, Harms. Harms, Ehlers, Vallertson. Vallertson pass tipped. Taken back by Sievers, and a reach-in foul called in the backcourt, and that's probably a good foul by Annie Harms. Prevents a fast break opportunity for the defenders as the Mustangs were retreating, but it is foul number 2 on Annie Harms. Harms will likely have a seat now. She'll check out. Checking in will be Tanya Herrigs. 50.9 seconds remaining. Sievers will take it across half court. Macy with it, hands it Willow. Willow Bleeker with the basketball. Harrison. Harrison back over to Bleeker. 19 to shoot for the defenders. Sievers into the corner. Harrison. Harrison steps through. Cross-court pass. It's taken away by Morningside. Morningside coming back the other way, and shot is blocked from behind by Sievers. Sievers very easily could have been called for a foul on that situation. She came in from behind to knock it away. 15-11 our score. Morningside down by 4, throwing it in. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. See if Morningside goes for a 2 here or if they attempt a shot. And now the shot clock will be off, I believe. Nope, 22.7 seconds remaining. A reach-in foul called on Harrison. So Liv Harrison whistled for her first personal. Team foul number 2 against Dordt in this quarter. And the Mustangs have the basketball. Jaden Webb. Webb with it in between the circles. Webb dribbling. Morningside will have possession to start the second period as well. Pass right side over to Brown. Brown, Vallertson. Vallertson triple, banks it, no good. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Harrison lets fly from midcourt. Off the front of the iron, no good. And the Dordt defenders close the quarter on a 14-0 run. They lead 15-11. We'll be back with the second quarter of play from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Morningside basketball as we resume play here in the second quarter. Ball deflected and finally stolen away by Harrison. Harrison ahead to Sievers. Sievers, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven shot no good, but she is fouled on the play by Jaden Webb. Gracie Schoenhoven will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. with the Dordt defenders leading 15-11. When did Morningside last score, you ask? 3:21 left to go. 3:21 into the contest. So they've been held scoreless for not quite 7 minutes. First free throw by Schoenhoven is good. Dordt now 2 for 3 as a team. Second free throw on the way for Schoenhoven, up and through. Schoenhoven with 6. And the defender lead is 17-11. Morningside basketball. Jaden Webb with it. Webb goes to Vallertson. Vallertson right-hand side. Hyriggs. Backdoor cut, and Macy Sievers caught looking the other way, and the layup is good for Hyriggs. Hyriggs with the 2-point bucket. She scores to make it 17-13. Pass into the paint, intended for Schoenhoven, taken away by Vallertson. Vallertson with it. Vallertson comes back right side. This is Webb. Webb to Vallertson, and Vallertson travels with it. Turnover, Morningside. Defenders get the ball back. That is the 6th turnover on the Mustangs. Both teams with 6 turnovers. Rebounds, Dordt's gotten into it. After struggling early, they now have a 16-9 rebounding advantage. Bleeker picks up her dribble. Comes over to Drent. Drent with it. Drent looks for Burkhart. Gets it to Burkhart. Burkhart, Sievers. Sievers left-hand side. Sievers 9 to shoot. Macy, a little bit of room. Drops it off. Drent hands it off, and we've got a travel violation called on Macy Sievers. So Sievers travels with it. And the Dordt defenders have a 17-13 advantage, and Morningside gets it on the turnover. Mustang basketball trailing by 4 are the Mustangs. With it on the right-hand side, this is Clancy Brown. Brown throws it to Vallertson. Vallertson with it. Ball taken away by Sievers. Sievers for the basketball. Sievers hands it off. Bleeker. Bleeker puts it up. Shot blocked by Webb. Rebound taken away by Morningside. Morningside gets the ball back. Dordt unable to score in transition. 3-point shot. Missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Drent. Drent gets it away to Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Gives it up Burkhart. Burkhart back to Sievers. Sievers with it on the wing. 23 to shoot. Macy stops. Pops. Left side, bank shot, good. Macy Sievers banks it in, and the defenders have a 19-13 advantage. 19-13 our score. Into the paint, nothing there. Right side, Vallertson. Vallertson wing 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound is taken away by Sievers. Macy with the basketball, Dordt up by half a dozen. Macy has it, dribbling out front. Left hand, now comes back to the right, gets a ball screen from Schoenhoven, picks up her dribble, goes back to Drent. Drent fires into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker looking inside for Schoenhoven. And on the post defense, I believe it was Vallertson who was able to get around and tap it away, but very well might have had a hand in the back, and sometimes you see that in football. It ends up being a pass interference call. You got that hand on the hip and sometimes spin around. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Ball gets inbounded. Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven down to the baseline. That's dribbled out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. Well, my early observations, if you're going to go up in transition, you better go up strong. You're probably not going to get a foul call. We've seen a couple of block shots that could have been called fouls and weren't, and if that's the trend, you've got to adjust. Sievers with the basketball out front, 5 to shoot. Macy with it. Ball screen, Schoenhoven, 3 to shoot. Step back triple on the way. Plants it. Back iron, no good. Rebound taken away by Vallertson. Vallertson with it. Here comes Morningside. Marino with it. Marino gets it back right side. Hall. And again, Vallertson's going to be called for traveling. A little bit too eager with that step, and it goes, the foot goes up, comes down, and then the dribble comes. It's that split second. She's been called for it twice now. Turnover number 8 against the Mustangs. That's something they have struggled with this season. They average 19 turnovers a game. The defenders, by comparison, 15. Pass goes inside Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven fouled on the play. Gracie will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's going to be foul number 2 on Lily Vallertson. And you can bet that is part of Dordt's game plan, is to go at Vallertson and see if they can get her in some foul trouble. She's going to have a seat on the bench. Danny Peterson 5'10 senior from Omaha, will check in. She's got 5 fouls to give. My guess would be she'll play it aggressively in the post. First free throw up and good for Schoenhoven. She's 3 of 3 so far and 4 for 4. Schoenhoven is an 80% free thrower. Dordt leads 21-13. Pressure defense applied by the defenders. Mustangs work through it that time. Pass goes into the corner. Dordt trying to trap. Comes over to Marino. Marino inside. Kick out pass. Right wing 3. Might be a bank. No good. Rebound cleared by Sievers. Here comes Dordt with a chance to extend the lead. Long pass into the front court. Tapped out. Controlled by Burkhart. Burkhart is held on the play. Foul's going to go on the Mustangs. Number 25, Kinsey Hall. Glanced down at the floor and thought I saw 15, and then I looked at my prep sheet and I thought, well, there isn't a 15 on there. Had to double check a little bit closer. 25, and the defenders. Now we have a official conference. We've got a quorum. Now the question is, did the Morningside player touch it when Gracie had it in her hands? If it is, it's a delay of game penalty. They're not going to call anything this time. It's Macy actually inbounding. Bill Harmson asking for an explanation. And did they say Macy had the ball over the end line? Then it could be interpreted as a live ball. Schoenhoven spins in the lane. Jumper, left it short, no good. And a jump ball called. Desta Hogendorn and Gracie Schoenhoven forcing the tie-up. I checked the scorer's table where my good friend Colin Cruz is located, and the arrow pointing to the defenders now. And Colin poised and ready to flip it when it's inbounded. And it's inbounded. Next dead ball will be Morningside ball. Pass goes into Hogendorn, and Hogendorn lost it as she put it on the deck, and here comes Morningside. Mustangs with it, Hyrigs. Ball on the floor. Hogendorn picks it up, and we've got a foul from behind called on the Mustangs. Team foul number 4 now on the Morningside Mustangs. Jamie Sale. It's been a tough stretch here for the Mustangs, not only tonight, but leading up to this game. They were 10-4 at one point and feeling really good about what they were as a team. Actually, were 9-3 at one point. Split their games over the Christmas break. Shovel it off Sievers. Sievers layup good. Macy Sievers with a 2-point bucket. She's got 8, and the defender lead is 10, 23-13. Mustangs have been scoreless, and they turn it over. Wing players zigged when Sam Ehlers thought she would zag. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. Mustangs got out to an 11-1 lead with 6:39 left in the first quarter. Since then, they have scored 2 points. 2 points in the last 11 minutes. Dordt leads 23-13. Pass, right side, Harrison. High post pass, Sievers. Sievers testing, 17-footer, step back, whispers it through. Macy Sievers with 10, and the defender lead is 25-13. The defenders have outscored Morningside 8-2. Here in the second quarter, they lead 25-13. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Haig Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. .5:28 left to go in the half. Dordt leading by a dozen. Morningside trying to chip away now. They've dug themselves a hole, and Willow Bleeker swats it away. Severs with the basketball. Puts it up, and she is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go against number 10, Jalen Marino. Oh, they're going to give it to Peterson instead. They gave it to Danny Peterson. I thought it was on Marino. She was the player that was back. The young lady with the knee brace, but they're going to give it. You're going to have Severs shoot 2 free throws. First free throw by Macy up and through. 26-13. Took the Defenders just a little while to get going tonight, but they seem to be going now. Now that can change. I've seen enough to know that. Dordt leading by 14, 27-13. Pass goes corner. Comes back out front, Marino. Marino, 3, good. So Marino with the 2-point bucket. Zomer, backdoor cut. Harrison, Severs, ball fake. Into the right corner, Harrison, high arcing 3, missed it, no good. And the Defenders will retreat. Pass over the top. Shot with the right hand, hangs on the rim and falls through for Kinsey Hall. Morningside on a 5-0 run. Bleeker with the basketball, back over to Severs. 4.5 left to go. Pass from Severs intended for Schoenhoven, goes out of bounds. Schoenhoven had her player sealed. Pass was out in front of her just a little bit too far. Angle wasn't great, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Defenders, that's their 9th. Morningside has 11. So Dordt a little over their season average. Pass goes underneath. Short corner jumper, missed, no good. Harrison gets it to Severs. Severs up the floor, right side. Goes to Bleeker, sets, fires 3, cash. Willow Bleeker with 6, and the Defenders lead 30-18. Dozen-point lead for the Defenders. With the right-hand side, Marino, and Marino's going to be fouled on the play. Miley Zomer commits the foul. That's her first. Said it last week. Zomer has come along quite nicely, especially here after the Christmas break. Completely healthy from an early ankle injury that limited her. And the best part about her, it seems to me, just knows what she's supposed to do and does not go outside her lane too much. Drive into the lane. Off-balance shot is up, no good, but a foul on the play. Danny Peterson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was called on the play against Macy Severs. That's her first. Free throw is up, and the free throw is off the side of the iron, no good. Peterson is a 68% free thrower. Dordt leading by a dozen, 30-18. Second free throw on the way. This one's up, and that one is good. Morningside now 1 for 2 from the free throw line. The Defenders 7 of 8. Dordt leading 30-19. Severs basketball. Severs, Bleeker, corner, Drent. Drent double teamed. Bleeker, extra pass, top of the key. Severs, 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Morningside. Morningside basketball, up the floor, Marino. Marino with it. Marino gets it over to Hall. Hall, pass, left side. That's Albrecht. Throw it into the paint. Shot off of the glass with the right hand. Peterson, she's got 3. Dordt leads 30-21. Up the floor, right-hand side, Schoenhoven hesitates, drives in, and we've got a charging foul called on Gracie Schoenhoven. Foul number 1 on Schoenhoven, team foul number 3 on the Defenders. 3:07 remaining. First half of action, Morningside with a chance to cut into the 9-point lead. The Defenders were up at 1 point, 14, 27-13. Shot on the perimeter, no good. Rebound going up after it was Drent. Drent high pointing that basketball and got fouled on the play. That's going to go on Kinsey Hall. That's her second. And I will say this, when you have Miley Zomer come off of the bench and just rebound, it is infectious, and the rest of the team starts going after rebounds a little more aggressively as well. Going to the free throw line will be Taylor Drent, an 82% free thrower. First one up, good for the Sioux City, Iowa native. Prepped at Sioux City East. Second free throw on the way for Drent is up, and that one's a little too strong, no good. 31-21 Defenders. Morningside basketball. Marinow at the top of the key. She had a three earlier. They pass it into the paint. Now the ball kicked by the Defenders. No call made. Sievers left side. Burkhart down to the baseline. Cut off. Double teamed. Sievers underneath. Schoenhoven bumped on the play, and Gracie finishes. She's got 10, and the Defenders lead 33-21. That's the fourth assist of the night for Sievers. Morningside basketball, Brown. Brown throws it away. Dordt gets the basketball back. So Dordt will have the basketball back. 2:18 remaining. Dordt is in the bonus as well. Certainly thought on that last play, Schoenhoven did enough to get to the free throw line. Got nudged pretty hard going up. Usually that gets called. Not tonight. Burkhart with the basketball. Burkhart on the left-hand side. Picks up the dribble. Goes to Sievers. Underneath Schoenhoven. Back to the basket. Reverse pivot. Puts it up. Right hand good. Pretty tough to stop if you give her a little space. Dordt matching their biggest lead of the game, 35-21. Morningside basketball. This is Marinow. Marinow fires it into the corner. Comes back out front. Puts it on the floor, does Brown. Brown had 8 early points. Brown against Sievers. Sievers holds her ground. Ball's down on the floor. Still loose. Bleeker down after it. And a jump ball, alternating possession. It will be Morningside basketball. Hogendorn checks back into the game. Dordt leading by 14. Take away that horrific start for the Defenders. They've outscored Morningside 34-10. They were down 11-1 at one point. Pass goes in. Left corner, Marinow. Marinow with it. Marinow double teamed. Ball out front. Right-hand side, Brown. Brown, desperation triple, misses everything. Shot clock violation, Dordt basketball. So the Defenders get the basketball back with 83 seconds remaining. Macy Sievers brings it up. She passes right side. Goes to Burkhart. Burkhart down to the baseline. Floats it up. Too strong, no good on the baseline. Rebound taken away by the Mustangs. Mustangs up the floor quickly. Brown drives into the paint. Kicks it off right side. Marinow. And an offensive rebound and a putback for Danny Peterson. Peterson with 5. Burkhart answering 3. Yes. Aubrey Burkhart. She's got 6. And the Defenders lead 38-23. 40 seconds on the game clock. Dordt with the basketball and the steal. Schoenhoven ahead. Sievers. Sievers somehow snakes it up off of the glass. Body control by Sievers. Had a sliver of the glass to work with the left hand and is able to get it off of the glass, and the Defenders extend the lead to 17. Morningside doesn't need to shoot before the final horn if they can hold it that long. Marinow with it. Marinow passes left corner, 7 to shoot. Marinow, step back, shot, missed, no good. Rebound, Hogendorn gets it to Sievers, and Sievers unable to get a shot off at the end of the first half. Dordt extends the lead to 17. That's their biggest lead of the half. You're listening to Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Glad to have you along with me on this Wednesday evening. And let's go ahead and take a 2-minute let's take a 3-minute break. This will be a 3-minute break. We'll come back. We'll get to the recap of the first half, a look at some stats, and also our highlights All that comes up on the Wireless World halftime show. We'll be back with all of that in 3 minutes.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value and growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Each year, more students find their place at Dordt University. Through top-ranked academics and athletics, Dordt continues to flourish and grow. But what defines Dordt goes far beyond national recognition. It's an unwavering commitment to prepare graduates to serve in a changing world. But that mission doesn't end at graduation. It continues through the work and leadership of our graduates until all is made new.
Take a look back at the first half of action, and while we do that, we will go ahead and have those highlights. And those are the Hague Health Center highlights, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Slow start for the Defenders today. Got down 11-1. 6:39 left to go in the first quarter, and Morningside had things rolling. The Defenders answered with a 7-0 run up to, a 8-0 run up to the media timeout. Go ahead and run those highlights if you have them. Dordt tied it with a basket after the media timeout and led 17-11 at the end of the first quarter. In the second period, Morningside scored a basket to start the scoring. Dordt then responded with a 10-0 run to go up 27-13. Morningside had back-to-back baskets with a 3 and a 2 to get to within 27-18. And the Defenders were up 30-21 before 5 unanswered made it 35-21. And after a Morningside basket, Dordt scored a 3 and a 2 to close the scoring in the first half. And they lead it at halftime 40-23. Those were the Hague Health Center highlights, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. First half numbers, the Dordt defenders, 14 of 31 from the floor, 45%. 4 of 12 on threes, 33%. 8 for 10 from the free throw line, 80%. The defenders had a 23-16 rebounding edge, committed 10 turnovers, and forced 15. Morningside, 9 of 31 from the floor, 29%. 4 for 17 on three-pointers, 24%. And 1 for 2 on free throws for 50%. The defenders led unofficially, while officially now, by Macy Sievers with 14. Gracie Schoenhoven had 12. Willa Bleeker and Aubrey Burkhart each hit a pair of threes. They've got 6. Taylor Drent, Desta Hogendorn with 1 point apiece. For the Mustangs, 8 points for Clancy Brown. 5 points for Danny Peterson. 2 each for Hall and Herrigs. 3 for Marinow. 3 for Ballardson. Morningside led by Clancy Brown with 3 rebounds. The defenders led by Desta Hogendorn with 5 rebounds and Gracie Schoenhoven with 4. Macy Sievers with 5 assists and 3 steals to go with her game high 14 points so far this evening. Let's take another 2-minute break. Back with a look around the conference right after this 2-minute timeout. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
We're at halftime. Great Plains Athletic Conference basketball. Dordt leading Morningside 40-23 at the break. Other games, one game has gone final, and it went as expected. Dakota Wesleyan, a big winner over Waldorf today, 97-35. Waldorf drops to 1-11. Dakota Wesleyan improves to 10-2. Doane leads Midland at halftime, 48-22. So the Doane Tigers, they're trying to keep pace with the top 8 in the conference, and you start looking at those separation points, and they're right at it right now. And having seen all of the teams now once, that Doane team, there's not a lot of difference between Doane, Northwestern, Morningside, Mount Marty, and that is reflected in the standings as well, as all have 6 or 7 losses in the league. One of those teams, in all likelihood, unless somebody else falls back to the pack, is going to be left out of the postseason tournament in about 5 weeks. Briar Cliff is doubling up on Northwestern right now, 40-20 in Orange City. And Concordia leads Hastings by 1 in Seward, 42-41. Hastings 8-3. Concordia 9-2. Coming up this week in terms of Dordt athletics, I'll tell you what, let's take another 2-minute break and we'll be back with a look at what's happening on the Dordt calendar right after this. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning into the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
As the half winds down, here's your schedule of events coming up this weekend. Tomorrow, junior varsity basketball here at the DeWitt Gym. The Defenders hosting Dakota Wesleyan. Friday, men's and women's swimming is at Grinnell for the Grinnell Invite in Grinnell, Iowa. Women's and men's track and field. The multi-event participants compete on Friday in Yankton. And the full slate of competitors will go on Saturday back to Yankton. Men's hockey is at Nebraska Omaha on Friday night at 9:30, and they'll play again Saturday night. And that will be against UNO as well. That'll be a 6:30 start time at Nebraska Omaha. And women's and men's basketball, the Dordt Defenders are hosting Doane on Saturday. That's a 2 o'clock start time for the women and a 3:45 start time for the men. Also during that men's contest, we'll be recognizing the 2006 men's basketball team that qualified for the NAI National Championship. At the time, it was the second team ever to make the NAI National Championship field. And those players and a couple of the coaches will be on hand for Saturday's game. Let's take another 1-minute break. Back with second half action in 1 minute.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Second half set to begin. The Dordt defenders with a 40-23 lead. Hogendorn will inbound the basketball to Macy Sievers, and Sievers will take it across the timeline. Here we go with the second half. Dordt with a 17-point cushion to start with. Throw it into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker, Harrison. Harrison throws it. Sievers. Sievers left side. Sievers tries to dump it underneath, and the ball is deflected out, picked off by Morningside, and a turnover by the defenders. So Morningside gets the ball on the turnover. Look for them to try and get Vollertson involved. They pass it right side Ehlers. Ehlers looking down low for Vollertson. Back to the cutter, and the ball deflected out. 15 to shoot for the Mustangs. They throw it into Vollertson, and Vollertson is fouled on the play by Desta Hogendorn. That's going to be foul number 1. Don't be surprised if the second half is called a little tighter than the first half was in terms of physical play. Morningside inbounding the basketball. They throw it left wing. This is Harms. Harms picks up the dribble, throws to Ehlers, taken away by the defender Schoenhoven. One player to beat. Schoenhoven, head fake, puts it up, shot no good, but a foul on the play called on Ehlers. That's going to be number 1 on her. Gracie will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Gracie Schoenhoven, the most recent member of the Defender 1,000-point club, after Saturday had 1,047 points. And she, with a couple of made free throws here, could tie Jill Vanesson, and she does so with a couple of made free throws. She's got 14, and the Defender lead is 42-23. Biggest lead of the game for the Defenders. With it, right-hand side, this is Brown. Brown goes left wing. Harms throws it. Ehlers. Ehlers guarded there by Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven forces her to pick up the dribble, taps it, stolen away by the defenders. Bleeker got a hand on it. Harrison dribbles it up, pull-up jumper, 15-footer good. Liv Harrison with a 2-point basket. Defenders lead 44-23. 21-point lead for the Defenders. Back-to-back bucket, 4 in a row by the Defenders to start the second half. Coach Jamie Sale has seen enough for the Mustangs. Dordt leads by 21. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything, where we see our work impact lives near and far and embrace opportunities to pursue our passions. And a day at the office isn't just 8 to 5, because we work for innovative companies and know we're never far from the next unforgettable memory. Because we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Morningside basketball after the timeout. Dordt with their biggest lead of the game at 44-23. Floater left side is up and through for Webb. Webb with a 2-point basket. And the Defenders lead at 44-25. 44-25 Defenders, led by as many as 21, trailed by as many as 10 tonight. Harrison left side, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven with it, drives right back over to Bleeker. Bleeker with the basketball, 15 to shoot. Bleeker picks up her dribble. Hands it back to Sievers. Sievers with it, 10 to shoot. Sievers has the basketball. She's got it left-hand side, tries to shed the defensive player. 5 seconds on the shot clock, banks it in with the right hand from the left side. She's got 14. The Defenders with the lead. And Morningside has the basketball on the wing. Driving in, shot no good by Sievers. The rebound for Sievers. Sievers gets it ahead to Harrison, and Harrison pushed from behind. A little help on that travel violation. And now the Defenders will send Mackenzie Goodwin and Liv Harrison to the bench. And Morningside has the basketball. This is Sam Ehlers. Ehlers on the left wing. Pass it, backdoor cut, nothing there. Dordt with the 21-point lead. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Bleeker. She was knocked on the head. Gathered it in anyhow. Here's Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven weaving her way through the lane. She's got 16. And the defender lead is 46-25. 46-25, defenders leading. Pass comes right side, Ballardson. Ballardson guarded there by Drent. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Here comes Dordt in transition. Sievers with the basketball. Gets around a defensive player. Right corner three. Burkhart left it short. No good. Rebound Drent. Drent underneath. Drent wrestles it away, and she's going to be tied up on the play. Jump ball, alternating possession. It will go to the Mustangs. So the Mustangs get the basketball back. 48-25. Dordt leading by 23. After the Schoenhoven basket on the previous possession, she and Sievers have 16 each. Right side three is off the heel, no good. Rebound cleared by Drent. Drent with the basketball, takes a dribble, gets it away to Sievers. Sievers up the floor, into the paint. Schoenhoven fires it right corner. Bleeker, three-pointer, missed it. Too short, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Mustangs have the basketball back. 48-25, defenders with the lead. 6:16 left to play in the third period. On the right-hand side is Harms. Harms gets it away to Webb. Webb, left side. Three-pointer, missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. 5 rebounds now for her. Sievers into the paint. Left side three. Bleeker sets her three, no good. Rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Count the hoop, and she is fouled. Gracie Schoenhoven with the 2-point bucket on the putback. Her 7th rebound. She is now 6 for 9 from the field. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She's got a couple of assists and a couple of steals to go along with those 18 points in 22 minutes of play. And the defender lead grows to 50-25. 50-25 defenders. Waiting for the free throw for Gracie Schoenhoven. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. 51-25. Schoenhoven with the old-fashioned three-point play. Dordt shows pressuring defense. Morningside with the basketball. They have it on the right-hand side. Hall. Hall gets it away left wing. This is Harms. Harms, top of the key. Comes back outside. Webb. Webb throws it into the paint. Nothing there. Goes back left side. Rogge. Rogge into the paint. Rogge. Nothing there. Top of the key. Right-hand side. Harms. And Harms is fouled on the play. Wave off the basket. Foul came before the shot. Foul's going to go on Macy Sievers. That's number 2 on her. Dordt with a 26-point lead. Dordt has outscored Morningside 50-14 since the first 3 minutes. And a foul called away from the ball. That's going to go on Gracie Schoenhoven. That's number 2 on her. Team foul number 3 on the defenders in this period. 5:28 left to go. Dordt with 1 foul to give. Driving in. Shot with off the paint, no good. Rebound gathered in by Schoenhoven. Has Harrison open if she can find her. She does. Layup with the right hand, good. Liv Harrison, the wide receiver on the play. Schoenhoven with the assist. Dordt extends the lead 53-25. With it on the right-hand side, this is Peterson. Peterson on the wing. Dordt trying to bother on defense with pressure. Goes back over to Harms. Harms gives it up. Left side, 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with her 5th rebound. Dordt into Harrison. Harrison, collision. Comes back to Sievers. Sievers sets the offense. Right corner, Burkhart. Burkhart, 3, missed it, no good. Rebound cleared by Morningside. Dordt in this half has yet to hit a 3 in 3 tries. Actually, 4 tries. Down to the baseline. Spinning is Webb. Webb into the paint. Her shot, no good. Rebound deflected. Taken by Burkhart. Burkhart with the basketball, and Burkhart is held on the play. Foul's going to go on Peterson. That's going to be number 2 on her. The defenders in this period have outscored Morningside 13-2. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
It
In the dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
We'll take away the first 4 minutes, and it's been all Dordt. Those first 4 minutes, a little tense, but Dordt able to right the ship, and they lead 53-25 after being down 11-1. Ball fake, Schoenhoven into the paint, nothing there, cut off. Tries to get it over to Harrison, and the ball is kicked away by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball, so the defenders turn it over. The one thing that I really watch with this Dordt team is their turnovers. Dead ball turnovers you can live with because they are able to set up their defense, and they can lock down as good as anybody. Morningside basketball after the turnover. Marinow on the wing. Pass goes underneath, and the post position for Peterson. Peterson with 7, and the defender lead is 53-27. Sievers bringing the basketball up the floor. 3:40 and counting, third quarter. So 13:40 left to go in the game. Dordt leading 53-27. High post pass, Schoenhoven going to work, spins into the lane, gets around her player, lays it up with the right hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with that shot with the inside hand. Makes it 55-27 defenders by 28. Mustang basketball, Peterson. Peterson throws it right side, and a three-pointer for Marinow. Marinow with 6 on a pair of threes. Dordt leads 55-30. Right side, Harrison, ball fake, elbow jumper, up and through. Liv Harrison with 6, and the defender lead is 57-30. Pass up the floor, and unable to reel it in is Danny Peterson on the baseline, right in front of the Dordt cheerleaders. And the defenders now have the basketball. Macy Sievers gets it back. Morningside, I thought they might have some trouble with turnovers today. They have. 18 of them so far for Morningside. Harrison gets a ball screen from Schoenhoven, looks for the pick and roll. Instead goes over to Sievers. Sievers 3, why not? 17 for Macy Sievers. Dordt extends the lead back to 30, 60-30, matching their biggest lead of the game. Right hand drive, Marinow. Marinow, left wing. This is Hall. Hall driving, free throw line, back to Marinow. Marinow off the heel, no good. Schoenhoven shovels it Sievers. Sievers has numbers, finds Harrison right side. Harrison saves it back into Macy. Macy the cutter, and Macy Sievers comes up a little bit gimpy. Did she come down on the side of somebody's foot? Stella Charleston is going to check into the game. So Stella checks in. Schoenhoven, Sievers, and Harrison all check out. Sievers goes over to the trainer for a moment. Doesn't seem like anyone's too concerned, at the moment at least. On the floor for the defenders, it's Hogendorn, Burkhart, Charleston, Zomer, and Bleeker. Right side of the basketball is Hall. Hall, right elbow, back to Marinow. Marinow, 3, good. Marinow with her third 3, she's got 9, and the defenders lead 60-33. Burkhart with the basketball, 11:35 left to go in the game. Shot no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by the defenders and Miley Zomer. Burkhart floated that one from 10 feet. Got a little bit impatient with the offense that time, and Coach Bill Harmson saying that's okay if it's under 5, but we can get a better shot than that. Don't want to fall asleep. See Morningside catch fire. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Desta Hogendorn. Hogendorn with the basketball. Burkhart. Burkhart over the top. Bleeker. Bleeker with it right corner. Bleeker, that is. Looking back to Burkhart. Burkhart, the freshman from Shorewood, Minnesota. Gives it back over to Zomer. Zomer, Burkhart. Burkhart, 3. Missed it. No good. Rebound controlled by Morningside. Morningside over the basketball. Down 27. Marinow with it. Marinow goes left side. Hall. Hall on the wing. Hall, three-pointer, left wing, good. Kinsey Hall with 5, and the Dordt lead is 60-36. Burkhart basketball. Burkhart setting the offense. Burkhart has it, goes back over to Charleston. Charleston with it at the top of the key. Gives it left side Burkhart. Burkhart floater, baseline good. Aubrey Burkhart with a 2-point bucket. She's got 8, and the defender lead is 62-36. 62-36 our score. Right side pass, Marinow. Marinow, right-handed layup, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Burkhart. Burkhart gets it away, Bleeker. Bleeker back to Burkhart. 9 on the game clock. Now 6. Burkhart driving in. Threads the needle. Nice pass. Zomer, layup good. Miley Zomer with a 2-point bucket off the assist from Aubrey Burkhart. 64-36. Defenders lead at the conclusion of 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of play in 1 minute.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
(64-36) our score. The defenders leading by 28. Defenders with their original starting 5 on the floor, minus Desta plus Taylor Drent. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers with it in between the circles. Pass goes over to to Taylor Drent. Drent, Harrison. Harrison back to Sievers. 15 to shoot for the defenders. 9:40 left to go in the game. Right side pass, Harrison. Harrison, Bleeker. Bleeker, ball fake. Bleeker, 5 to shoot. Now Harrison. Back to Sievers. 3 as the shot clock winds down. Shot no good. Drent tracks down the rebound, and she ends up getting shoved out of bounds, and they'll call her for stepping on the baseline out of bounds. It will be Morningside basketball. So Morningside gets it back on the turnover. 64-36. And the Morningside Mustangs have the basketball. They throw it short corner. Ehlers. Ehlers with it. Ehlers back over to Harms. Harms, top of the key. Into Vallertson. Taken away by the defenders. Here come the defenders. Sievers gets it ahead. Harrison, left-handed layup good. Harrison with 8. Dordt leads 66-36. Dordt leading by 30 with 8:55 remaining in the game. Out front, Marinow. Marinow, Harms. Harms, high post pass, Vallertson. Goes left corner. Hall. Hall back to Marinow. Marinow, she's got it cooking. She's got 4 threes. And the defenders lead 66-39. 66-39. Sievers floater from 10, no good. Rebound tipped. And last touched by the Mustangs. It'll be Dordt basketball, and Gracie Schoenhoven hits the floor, picks herself up. Always a little bit of concern in the back of my mind with that surgically repaired knee. Pass comes into Harrison. Harrison off the give from Drent. Harrison down to the baseline and dribbles it off of a Morningside player and out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. Vollertson says it wasn't off me. Harrison says yes it was. The official this time agreeing with Liv Harrison. It will be Dordt basketball, 66-39. The defenders in that period outscored Morningside 24-13. Dordt inbounding, 14 on the shot clock. They get it into the corner, Bleeker. They didn't match up with her initially, and Willow instead gives it back over to Sievers. 8 to shoot, now 7. This is 6. Sievers driving in, and we've got a hand check called on the Mustangs. Well, Lily Vollertson came into the game leading scorer for the Mustangs, one of the top scorers in the conference at 20.2 points per game. She has been limited to a game-opening three-pointer so far. Pass inbounded, take it away, intended for Drent. Here's a layup attempt, shot no good. A rebound tipped away by Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven on the loose now. This is where she's dangerous. Comes back right side Bleeker. Bleeker out front Sievers. Ball fake back to Willow. Willow into the corner. Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven guarded by Vollertson. 3 players around her. Gets it over to Sievers on the reversal. 3 missed, no good. Rebound tipped. Schoenhoven, I thought she had it, and Vollertson knocked it away. Here comes Morningside. Mustangs have the basketball. They throw it left side. Harms. Harms gets it away. Back over to Marinell. Marinell back to Harms. Harms, 3, good. Annie Harms with her first points today, 66-42. Defenders leading by 24. Harrison with the basketball. Liv trying to work her way in, 15 to shoot. Goes to Drent, gives it underneath Schoenhoven, layup good. Gracie with 21 points. Dordt leads 68-42 on the give from Drent. Drent with her first assist this evening to go with 6 rebounds. Left side pass, it comes back over to Harms. Harms, they're looking for Marinell. Instead they go Vollertson. Vollertson with a right-handed shot over the left shoulder. It's good. Vollertson with 5. Defenders lead 68-44. Sievers off of the glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven fouled before the shot. She'll go to the free throw line. Nope, that's foul number 2 on the Mustangs in this quarter. So no bonus time yet for the defenders. The defenders will check out Harrison, Drent, and Bleeker. Somebody's got to stay on the floor. Schoenhoven checks out. Bleeker stays in. Zomer, Burkhart, and Hogendorn on the floor along with Sievers and Bleeker remaining. Comes out Burkhart, 17 to shoot. Bleeker, Sievers. Sievers of the basketball, and Macy is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on number 5, Annie Harms. That's going to be foul number 3 on the Waverly, Nebraska native. Well, somewhere along the line, I'm told I missed one. That's 4 on her. Always good to have the fact checker along with me. Right side it goes Bleeker. Bleeker with the basketball. Bounce pass, free throw line. Sievers, left side, Burkhart, 10 to shoot. Comes back to Sievers, 8 to shoot. Sievers into the corner, Burkhart, 5 to shoot. Now 3, underneath Hogendorn. Hogendorn, shot no good. Rebound controlled by Morningside. Mustangs have it. Mustangs get the ball down low to Lily Vollertson, and Vollertson is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Willow. That's going to be number 1 on her. Dordt leading 68-44, and Vollertson will shoot a pair of free throws. She is a 73% free throw shooter. First one is up and through. 6 points for Vollertson. A second free throw on the way. This one's up and through as well. 7 points for Vollertson. Dordt leads 68-46. Sievers is out. Harrison is in. This is where you try to limit the minutes if you can. It turns into a long season yet. Burkhart with the basketball out front. Dordt by 22. 5:58 remaining. Burkhart into the paint. Cut off. Gets it back outside. Bleeker. Bleeker looks back over to Harrison. Harrison with it. 10 to shoot. Harrison inside. Zomer outside. Hogendorn. Hogendorn jumper. No good. Rebound taken away, Vallertson. Vallertson with it up the floor. Pass comes right side. Fire it back on the left wing. Throw it down low, Vallertson. Vallertson working against Zomer. And her shot is up and good. So Vallertson with another 2. She's come alive here in the late going. She's got 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 9 for the game. Hogendorn gets in. Shot no good. Blocked by Vallertson, and the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Morningside with the basketball, down 22. Mustangs have it. 5 minutes remaining. Right side it goes. Driving in, nothing there. On the elbow, back over to Vallertson. Vallertson, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Hogendorn. Hogendorn gets it away, Burkhart. Burkhart with the basketball. Burkhart has it on the right-hand side. Aubrey still has the dribble. 4:40 left to go in the game. Hogendorn squares up, goes to work against Vallertson. Back outside, Harrison. Her 3, too strong, no good. Rebound tapped out, long. Coming away with it is Hall. Hall, one player to beat. Burkhart off of the glass, too strong, no good. Following it, though, is Jaden Webb. Webb with 4. Dordt leads 68-48, 4:17 remaining. Pass right side, Bleeker. Bleeker with the basketball. The defenders have been outscored 14-4 here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound and a putback for Liv Harrison. Harrison with a 2. She's got 10 all in the second half. Dordt leads 70-48. Pass ahead to Jaden Webb. Webb is fouled on the play. That foul is going to go on Burkhart, number 2 on her. And with 3:56 remaining in the game, we have a media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
We strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith.
Have field work. You're going to get to work with real students in real classrooms. And we've designed this all, you can do it all at a distance from campus. You don't have to come to campus for any of it.
(70-51). First free throw up and through for Jaden Webb. Webb with 5. And she makes the second as well. It's 70-52. 70-52. Morningside down 18. 3:50 remaining in regulation. Macy Sievers with the basketball, guarded by Webb. Sievers puts it up with the left hand, missed it, no good. Here comes Morningside. Morningside with the basketball. This one not done yet. Vallertson drives in. Vallertson drives in with the right hand and is fouled on the play. They're going to call a block on Gracie Schoenhoven. And Lily Vallertson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with the clock stopped. 3:34 remaining in the game. So we've got a little bit of work yet to finish this one off. Lily Vallertson had 3 after 3 periods. She has 8 in the fourth quarter. The defenders lead 70-54. 70-54 our score. Dordt basketball. Sievers takes it across half court. Dort's got to shoot it at about the 3:05 mark or so. Sievers with the right hand. Guarded there by Jaden Webb. 10 to shoot. Sievers, right side Burkhart. Into the corner, Stella. Stella trying to pass it out, and it's kicked away by the Mustangs. It'll be Dordt basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And throwing the ball in will be Schoenhoven. 3 minutes left to go in the game. They give it up. Burkhart. Burkhart picks up the dribble, goes to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven trying to drive in. 2 players around her. Puts it up, off-balance shot, and it's taken away by Morningside. Morningside over the basketball. Morningside Webb. Webb throws it left side, Brown. Brown down to the baseline. Brown going to work, and her 2-pointer is good. She's got 10. And we've got a timeout on the floor with the Dordt defenders leading by 14, 70-56 with 2:40 remaining in regulation. Dordt by 14, but the Mustangs trying to make it interesting. Morningside has outscored Dordt 20-6 here in the 4th period. Let's take a 1-minute break. This time out brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Dordt basketball with 2:40 left to go in the game. Defenders leading 70-56. And Macy Sievers bringing it up. Dordt had a pretty big cushion. Morningside has cut it in half. Pass goes left side. Bleeker. Bleeker, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven floats it back out for Sievers. High post pass. Schoenhoven underneath Drent. Drent layup good. Count the hoop, and she is fouled. Taylor Drent on the give from Gracie Schoenhoven. Now a 3-point play opportunity coming for the Sioux City native. Senior, nursing major. Free throw on the way for Taylor Drent. Drent's free throw is up and good. So Taylor Drent with a 3-point play. And the Dordt defenders back up by 17, 73-56. Right side with it is Brown. Brown gives it Vallertson. Dordt brings the double team. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Lily Vallertson. Vallertson is just fouled out, I believe. So she fouls out with 11 points. 8 of them here in the 4th quarter, really when it felt like the game was out of hand. Inbounding the basketball, they get it into Sievers. Morningside will show full court defense. This is Sievers across half court. Macy underneath. Drent. Drent back outside Macy. Macy will run clock. Dordt can take another 15 seconds off of the clock. Sievers weaves her way through. And a reach in called on Annie Harms, and I believe that's it for Harms as well. So Annie Harms picks up foul number 5. She leaves with 3 points. Player checked in, so you can't catch the free timeout. The trick there is you've got to keep the player at the bench. Then you can get a free timeout, if you will. First free throw, no good. For Macy Sievers. Sievers a 76% free throw shooter. She's got 19 tonight and now 20. So 20 for Sievers. And the defender lead is 74-56. Right side with it, 98 seconds left to go. Ehlers throws it back over to Marinow. Marinow to Brown. Brown down to the baseline. Brown. They give it off Ehlers. Ehlers, 2-point bucket, good. Ehlers makes it 74-58. Defenders with a lead. Sievers passes right side back to Harrison. Harrison back to Macy. 75 seconds remaining. Dordt with the basketball. They'll try to trap her. Throw it, left side Bleeker. Short corner, Schoenhoven. Underneath, Drent. Ball tapped away by the Morningside player. She can't believe it. She thought Taylor Drent touched it. And now the defenders will send 5 new players into the game with 64 seconds remaining. Goodwin, Zomer, Burkhart, Charleston, and Kaylee Davis. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They get it into Davis. Davis with it on the right wing. Kaylee, the senior from Rock Rapids, got to put it up. Back over to Burkhart. Burkhart, desperation, triple, missed it, no good. Doesn't draw iron, and with 54.5 seconds remaining, the Mustangs will inbound. Mustangs have it, 48 seconds remaining. Ball kicked and taken back by Charleston. Hands it off to Burkhart. Burkhart will dribble it up the floor. 14-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Davis with it in the corner. Davis trapped, lost it, and it's taken away by the Mustangs and Clancy Brown. Brown driving in. Brown, Euro step, shot good, 2-point bucket. She'll go to the free throw line for the 3-point play. She scored 8 quickly today and has 12 now. Foul called on Zomer is number 2 on her. (74-60) defenders. 74-61. A game that really wasn't that close after the first quarter. Morningside trying to make it a little more respectable, and they have. Burkhart with it. They've outscored Dordt 25-10 here in the fourth quarter after things were decided. Dordt was up by as many as 30 this evening. Dort's going to win it by double figures. Morningside will concede. Dort's going to win it. Final score, Dordt 74, Morningside 61. The defenders go to 17-1, 11-1 in the conference. Morningside 10-8 and 5-7. The Mustangs have lost 4 games in a row. Let's take a 2-minute break. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Wireless World post-game show right after this 2-minute timeout.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. This is the Wireless World post-game show as the Dordt Defenders and Morningside Mustangs get set for the men's game. And as we recap the first game of our doubleheader today, we'll jump into the game recap, and let's go ahead and run those Hague Health Center highlights. We'll also be naming our player of the game shortly. These highlights on the Dordt Media Network Brought to you by the Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. The defenders started the game down 11-1 at the 6:39 mark. From that point on, though, they went on a 16-0 run to close the first quarter, extended the lead to 40-23 at the end of the half, pushed the lead to as many as 60-30 in the third period, and we're up 66-36 after a two-point basket to start the fourth quarter. From there on, though, Morningside outscored Dordt 25-8. Never felt like it was in doubt, but the Mustangs able to make it much more interesting in the fourth quarter, and the defenders settle for a 74-61 win. The numbers look like this. The defenders 28 of 63 shooting, 44%, 5 for 23 on three-pointers, 21.7%, 13 of 16 on free throws, 81%. Dordt committed 20 turnovers, Morningside committed 21. For the Mustangs, they were 22 of 58 from the floor, 38%, 9 for 27 on threes, 33%, 8 for 9 on free throws, 89%. Dordt had a 44-27 rebounding advantage, and they forced 21 turnovers. The defenders were led by Gracie Schoenhoven's 23 points. Macy Sievers had 20. Schoenhoven was 8 of 11 from the floor. Sievers was 8 for 16. Liv Harrison had 10 points on 5 for 10 shooting. Aubrey Burkhart had 8 points, knocking down a couple of threes. Willa Bleeker 2 for 6 on three-pointers. She had 6 points. Taylor Drent 4 points. Miley Zomer had 2. For the Mustangs, Clancy Brown ended up with 13 to lead them. She had 8 in the first 3 minutes. Lily Vallerson closes with 11. She had 8 in the fourth quarter. Jaden Webb ends with 6. 3 for Annie Harms. 12 for Jamie Marinell, all on three-pointers. She was 4 for 8 from the three-point line. Tanya Herrigs had 2 points. Kinsey Hall had 5. Danny Peterson ends with 7. The defenders were led by Gracie Schoenhoven with 10 rebounds. 7 rebounds for Desta Hogendorn, 6 for Taylor Drent. 5 for Macy Sievers. Macy Sievers also with 6 assists. Gracie Schoenhoven had 4 assists. Sievers and Bleeker each with 3 steals. Schoenhoven with 2. Sievers also had a pair of blocked shots in 34 minutes of play. The Mustangs were led in rebounding by Webb with 5, and Ballardson had 4. Top assist player for the Morningside Mustangs, Ehlers, had 3, and Hall had 4. The defenders are now 17-1, 11-1 in the conference. Morningside 10-8, and 5-7. Coming up later on our Wireless World postgame show, we will take a look at the GPAC scoreboard as well. It is time to pick our player of the game. Today's player of the game is brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm, serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross at 712-722-0806 for your insurance needs, or stop by their Sioux Center office. State Farm player of the game today is Gracie Schoenhoven. Gracie Schoenhoven, 8 of 11 from the floor, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 35 minutes of play. Gracie Schoenhoven is your Ross Hoekstra State Farm player of the game. What we're going to do now, we are going to take a 3-minute break, an extended break, and we're going to back out and allow the Dordt Media Network truck to start the men's basketball stream. We'll also get our post-game interviews from Coach Bill Harmson and in all likelihood a player as well. But right now we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back continuing with the Wireless World post-game and pre-game show. It all kind of melds into one. Let's take a 3-minute break. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym